On m'a dominé seulement comme il descend là, non, ils vont continuer à m'adominer. Donc si on se voit sur ma domine.
Le changement d'abord.
C'est comme ça là, le tribunal. C'est le tribunal où résidaient tous les papiers des prisonniers. Tout ça, c'est mort.
C'est ici, hein?
Oui, c'est fini. Voilà ça. Tout est fini. Ah, Tchang. Respect.
Du recteur. Le centre-ville de Tchang a été sécurisé. Totalement. À part le bâtiment de Téléville qui a pris feu et une partie de la zone du commissariat. Tous ces malfrats se sont transportés ici chez le recteur. Ils ont commencé à brûler la guérite. Fort heureusement, nous sommes arrivés à Tchang. Et nous avons une vingtaine d'assaillants dans la résidence du directeur. Nous les délogeons, on a délogé environ 5, les autres sont en haut.
Ouais, voilà la maison de parti de Tchang en feu. Voilà ça.
Ouais, c'est monté les gars, c'est monté. La maison est DPC.
Allez, ensemble. Descendons, on monte les chapiteaux par. Les voilà, visez-les là-bas.
Voilà ce qu'on nous lance. Gaz lacrymogène. À Douala, Bonamoussadi. On va se battre jusqu'au bout. On va se battre s'il le faut jusqu'au dernier Camerounais. C'est
le département de Canada. On l'a rendu excellence ministre de l'État. On l'a mandaté. On a ministre Issa Chiroma. On l'a mandaté. Damo do urta mata jotta do. Damo do urta jotta do. Daru gonda ministre nato. Issa Chiroma nato. L'appello. Le département de Canada. On l'a rendu excellence ministre de l'État. On l'a mandaté. On a ministre Issa Chiroma. On l'a mandaté. Damo do urta mata jotta do. Damo do urta jotta do. Daru gonda ministre nato. Issa Chiroma nato. L'appello.
Four days after the Cameroon presidential election, 4 days of violence, 4 days of a political crisis, 4 days of turmoil. We are all witnessing the unfolding, the unraveling of the political drama, the events taking place, the political dispute between a tyrant that has been in power for 43 years and Issa Chiroma. Who has won the 2025 presidential election. Everyone is thinking, people are making analysis, contemplating, asking tough questions, making a mockery of the whole process. The most fundamental question people need to start asking: where is the Cameroon government in all of this? Is there still a government in place? Where is Mr. Biya? Where is Diongute? Where is even Atanganjipo? Where is Ngongo? Where is Fem Dongo? Where is the Cameroon Minister of National Security? Where is the Minister of Defense? Where are all these CPDM barons? Where are they? Their country is in flame. It's embroiled in violence, in chaos, entangled in a political crisis. Where is the government of Cameroon? Nobody has heard from the head of state. Yes, Mr. Head of State. Nobody has seen or heard from the Prime Minister. Where is the Minister of National Security? Where is the delegate in charge of national security? Where are all these people? There is a huge political leadership vacuum in Cameroon. And this is causing the violence, the crisis, the conflict to deepen. The lack of leadership, the lack of political leadership will deepen the crisis. This is the main problem Cameroon is facing today. Lack of political public leadership. This is the main problem. In times like this, during crisis, that's where leadership is seen and it's known. The failure to speak out, the failure to address the people of Cameroon, the failure to address the voters, the parents, and the young people of Cameroon will cause the crisis, the turmoil to spread. They can contain it by addressing the Cameroonian people and reassuring them. By addressing the young people of Cameroon and reassuring them. Mr. Biya needs to come out. Diongute needs to speak out in a calm tone, in a reassuring, measured tone. 4 days after election, everybody is running away. Why are they running away? Didn't they say they want power? Aren't they trying to rig the election to gain power? All right. Mr. Biya has met his match. Issa Chiroma. Chiroma is a titan. Chiroma has mastered the master. Right? Chiroma has mastered the games of the master. Chiroma has mastered the playbook, the tricks, the tactics of the master. The master is now facing a new master called Issa Chiroma. The master called Paul Biya is now facing a ferocious opponent called Issa Chiroma. This was unplanned. This was unexpected. Chiroma took everybody by surprise. A powerful psychological strategy. Mr. Biya does not have a solution on how to dislodge Chiroma. Chiroma has the cards, has the leverage, the population, and above all, the 3 regions of the Grand North. The Muslims, Hausas, the Fulanis, and the Abokis. Also, keep in mind, the Grand North is a territory under the influence of Boko Haram. The terrorist organization, it has huge influence. Boko Haram is 100 times more equipped. They have more troops or more fighters, more sophisticated weapons than the Cameroon Special Elite Forces, the Bees. This is why Biya has been very reluctant to do the things he's done in the past, to use excessive force against the population. That's why they know what's in the north. So Biya has met his match. Secondly, while all of this is going on, Mr. Chiroma has put out a public statement. He will not follow the footsteps of Frundi. I will not follow the footsteps of Maurice Kamto. Mr. Chiroma, being the winner, the victor of 2025 presidential election, will not make the fundamental mistake to go for a dispute at the Constitutional Council. I cannot win the election. Mr. Biya rigs the election, and then I go for adjudication. I go to the same Constitutional Council that has defrauded the people to seek for a resolution. He said it's not going to happen. He's not going to forfeit his victory by being stupid and foolish. When you're in charge, you don't beg. You assert and demonstrate authority, control, and power. This is a game of dominance and political will. Chiroma has mastered the master. Let's sit, enjoy the game, watch the comedy, and enjoy the process. It's a political process. Chiroma, at this moment, is very busy putting in place, setting up his new government. Mr. Biya can go up, Mr. Biya can go down, Mr. Biya can scream, they can rig the election, they can proclaim whatever they want. There is a new government in place. And that's what Mr. Chiroma is doing. He's setting up a new government. He's not going to wait for the Constitutional Council, and he's not going to wait for a LECA. While they are busy doing their thing, he's giving them enough time to go through their process. They will come back to Chiroma. They have to figure it out. That's why they are quiet. They have to figure out how can Mr. Biya leave the stage with dignity. Probably there's some background talks going on with some actors in the international system. There is some form of a negotiation going on to persuade Mr. Biya that the victory is too big to rig. Key actors in the international system are now advising Mr. Biya Chiroma's victory is too huge, is too massive to rig. So they are giving Mr. Biya time. He has about 10 more days or 9 more days to get his things together, to pack his things. How do they frame this? How do they come out of this? How can they accept defeat gracefully? It's all possible. everything is possible. Everything is possible, including a government of national unity between the CPDM and Chiroma's party. Everything at this moment is all possible. All options are on the table. At this moment, Chiroma is the conductor. It's on the driver's seat. He decides what will happen. Let's listen to Mr. Chiroma, what he said 2 days ago. That will give you a clue as to what's about to go down. The video of Mr. Chiroma talking about the threats he's receiving, but also talking about who he is as Issa Chiroma.
Comme vous le savez, je fais l'objet de beaucoup de menaces. La première était venue de la DGRE qui, au nom du président de la République, est venue me menacer à mon domicile. La deuxième, c'est celle qui est partie donc du ministre de l'administration territoriale qui, de manière subliminale, a laissé entendre aux gens qu'il est en mesure de m'arrêter. Mais à tous deux, j'ai dit une seule chose. Ce n'est pas Chiroma qui est problème, c'est le peuple camerounais qui est problème parce que Chiroma se place sous la protection de Dieu et du peuple camerounais. Voilà, donc je suis chez moi, je ne bougerai pas. S'ils ont l'intention de venir me prendre chez moi, je ne bougerai pas. Je suis Chiroma. S'ils ne savent pas ce que c'est qu'être Chiroma, je suis Chiroma.
All right? So, fellow Ambazonians, the Cameroon state, it is for big wahala. There is fire on the mountain as they talk. Fire not only dinner for the mountain, fire there for the streets. After 4 days after the election, the government for Paul Biya don't disappear. Mr. Biya don't disappear from the public. Atanganji don't disappear from the public. Ngongo don't disappear from the public. The time where the people of Cameroon, they be need for CC to get a government. That government don't disappear from the public. 4 days after the election, the country they on fire. From Garoua to Chang. From Douala to Yaoundé. From Bafoussam to Ebolowa. From Gaoundéré to Betwa. The country is on fire. Young people don't take to the streets. They burn down a lot of the public buildings. Them block roads, set fire. The country they on fire. And the political leadership we talk say people they talk say they want fire power. Now they run power. Who saw people they talk say then they get power for Cameroon? They want power. They want govern Cameroon. Who are they there now? The time where they need them, for can address the population, talk for mommy them, talk for papa them, talk for all these young people them. Who say Mr. Biade for can talk for the people and say, look, when I know so we'll get a body called Elekam, when they be in charge of election, we'll get the Constitutional Council. And when I just give them small time, make them finish the work when I don't give them, when I don't vote. So make when I give them. Mr. Biafo Camp talk say, I promise the Cameroonian people, say as people they vote, now so the result it go reflect the spirit of the voting. Now all that Mr. Bia need for can talk and calm down people them. Now all that this mommy the 1 year, now all that this papa the 1 year, now all that these young people the 1 year. Now all that for you for guarantee their votes. If you not come out publicly and you talk for them in a calm way, assure them say, Elekam will bring the results based on how people they vote. And you know, assure say the Constitutional Council, it go do now the thing where the Constitutional Council go do now for bring out the results according to how people they vote. Now all that and the leadership that way it be needed. For leadership, especially during this kind of time, if a leader come out, can't speak, address the people them, address their concern, reassure them, then the people, their emotions, they go become the governing energy for the country. Then people, their fear, people, their doubts, they go take them to the streets for get your attention. So we see now this talk of war. Mr. Biya no one make a statement because they don't know how to deal with Chiroma. Chiroma don't master the master. Chiroma don't master Mr. Biya. So no tricks or tactics, not the way Mr. Biya go use them for Chiroma. Even the tribe where the one set Mr. Chiroma up for say, okay, Mr. Biya can announce the new results when are the rigged result, when are the stolen result. They go can declare Mr. Biya winning. They go do one. And then Chiroma now go do the mistake with front the do one, do the mistake with come to do one. He go come up. He say me go file a complaint for the Constitutional Council. The same Constitutional Council will help you for steal your vote. You want to go for the Constitutional Council for go seek justice? So Chiroma don't talk say, I no go fall for that trap. And I no go do that nonsense. I no go win an election. And then I go for the same people where they thief my results. They make fraud for my results. The same people where they make these twist, thief results. And then they cook them up. And then they can't give them a different result in the public. I no go for the same people then. Say, may they fix the matter. It no go happen. So now Chiroma don't put La Republique and Mr. Biya and the CPDM people them for their place. Now, what did he go on this? Chiroma now, he formed a government of national, he formed a new government. He did directly challenge Mr. Biya, form a new government. So, if you be Mr. Biya, how you go deal with this kind of challenge? Front did not be doing, Camp to not be doing. So, Chiroma, Biya did deal with a different human being. Where he don't master Biya himself and master the CPDM and master their fraud and their tactics. That's why they tell us say, if we don't know who be inside Chiroma, na me be inside Chiroma. I'm a master who has mastered the master. That's what Chiroma did talk. I am the master who has mastered the master. I know all when I trick them, I don't master them. I know all when I fraud them, I don't master them. So not you know they whether when I go up and I come down, when I must come respect my victory. I be Isa Chiroma. I be unshakable. The victory is mine. And the victory belongs to the people. So now place these three things the day. Chiroma they set up a new government. Wait till Tangaji to go do. They get 9 days. The international community don't they call them now. They tell them say, hey, look, Mr. Biya, that man don't win election. No. That election will win. There is no way we will not fit from this time around. I want to go free. So we better just give the victory. Mr. Biya, maybe in their own time, this or even things they say, maybe you feel leave the stage gracefully. Yeah? Maybe you feel do that transfer of power and then people, they use that one for remember you. That's what they tell Mr. Biya. Mr. Biya, maybe in the time this, where you go finally do what people will use that for remember you because you don't get you nothing where people don't remember you. But if you want to go down the gutter, go rig this election, then you go see something and you go come up for power in disgrace. So now they bind in this, they don't tie Mr. Biya for two, they don't tie for them and then they don't put no rope for your head. Now which one? So any direction we take up, Mr. Biya must go down. All right? So when I begin to pay attention to all the things that they go for Cameroon, we'll be just talking to me, we'll take some time. We can't give you these updates because they be critical. These updates, they be critical. Now, before we go, when I remember, the northern Cameroon, now for the Boko Haram, it exists. Boko Haram, it get 100 times more power in terms of very sophisticated trained fighters. They get more equipments. They get more weapons. They get more fighters. They be more sophisticated in terms of their training past the Cameroon bees. So if now 5,000 Cameroon bees the day for the north, may no say Boko Haram will get 15,000 fighters or 10,000 fighters. Now they don't take all these beat them, they divide them. That means even the one where they for north, they're not plenty because they only move in small buses, send them for the north. So that's why they fear. Because even the Boko Haram, they go also want to use this moment for teach the beat them a lesson. The moment they trigger the population and go after the population, you know, see Boko Haram will come in. That's so these things that they work. So that's why the Cameroon government they be very careful. Another thing I want to make all we take into consideration. When I see since the protests start on Sunday night till today, no one gun never be fired for inside La Republique. Citizens of La Republique, they don't burn public properties. No person never be killed. This is why the Ambazonian people need to be very careful. As we don't discuss with Una yesterday. Ambazonia no be part of Cameroon. Ambazonia no be Cameroon. That's why they treat the people in that way, because non-occupied people, once they come from Ambazonia, they get a different agenda. Now for wipe out the people, wipe out the population. But today we want to just talk about, for giving an update of the update for Cameroon, their political drama. If there is any other development, we will always come back on. Either we'll communicate via audio, a short video, or maybe we'll just go live. For now, now they update that. Now they updates than that. Make all man stay at alert. The vice president don't talk. The egg of don't put out a communique. Ambazonian forces and the population, they at alert. At this moment, no shaking. Ambazonia, they fine. Ambazonia, they so fine. Nobody need for worry. Ambazonia, they can't pay. They fine. They fine. Ambazonia, they turn up. They strong. No man no need for worry about Ambazonia. No man no need for worry about what Ambazonia need for do. Ambazonia is not La Republique. Now La Republique, they shake. They move. They go back to La Republique. What forces they get, they take over plan. At any moment, when the moment be right, they go activate them. The population know what to do. All money place there. ACM, we thank you plenty. By the way, before you go, make sure say you subscribe for our YouTube channel. For all the people, for about 100 people that subscribed last night, one thank you plenty. Make all man continue for subscribe. And make sure say you continuously share the message. Make we continuously provide updates and education, inspiration, and mobilize our people them on a timely manner every single time. All right? We love una, we thank una, we care about everybody. Make sure say you take care of yourself. All Ambazonians who are there for Cameroon, we already give una information yesterday. Una follow what the advice we give una, and also use your own common sense. Keep yourself safe. Cameroon is a very dangerous place at this moment. How many places there?
Département de Canada, on l'a rendu excellence ministre de l'État, la mandate, ministre Chiroma, la mandate, la mode urta, mota jota, la mode urta jota, la regonda ministre nato, la section nato, la prendo, département de Canada, on l'a rendu excellence ministre de l'État, la mandate, ministre Chiroma, la mandate, la mode urta, mota jota, la mode urta jota, la regonda ministre nato, la section nato, la prendo.
Arrêtez les cailloux! Arrêtez, on descend en bas, on prend la moto. On descend. Descendons, on marche les chapiteaux, il passe. Les voilà, visez-les là-bas!
Voilà ce qu'on nous lance. Gaz lacrymogène. à Douala, Bonamoussadi. On va se battre jusqu'au bout. On va se battre.
Sans faille pour lui assurer une éclatante élection et résultat pour le 12 octobre prochain. Nous tous, Sultan et l'Amibé du Grand Nord, de la Damawa, du Nord et de l'extrême Nord, nous nous engageons sans faille pour lui assurer une éclatante élection et résultat pour le 12 octobre prochain. Nous tous, sans faille, pour lui assurer une éclatante élection et résultat pour le 12 octobre prochain. Nous tous.
Mais si les gars résistent, on va aller jusqu'au bout. On va aller jusqu'au bout. On va effectivement armer les réacteurs. Ça va être tiré. Puisqu'on a déjà les codes.
Are you announcing possibility of chaos should the current regime is maintained in power?
Tout est sur la table. Et bien doit partir.
Should we not be talking about a peaceful transition?
Il n'y a rien à ajouter. Tout est sur la table.